Hi everybody, it's Saturday afternoon, December 30th, 2023. I hope everybody's wagers are cashing so far today. 3-0 in our free plays for the day. I mean, with not much else to say. I mean, I appreciate all the nice messages. I appreciate the guy that won $50,000. That's good. That's more than I did on those three plays. So congratulations to all. We did it again today. Fantastic run. I hope everybody is getting involved. I hope everybody is paying off for Christmas. And don't forget, before you pay off these Christmas bills, and right around the corner is Valentine's. So, keep in mind, don't spend all your money in one place. Looks like we're in line for another terrific week. We got one day to go, and then we start 2024, and this is going to be by far my best year ever, and this is going to be our best year ever. Welcome to Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. This is your first look at Sunday's betting patterns and where you might want to steer clear of public opinion. Today, I've identified 3 National Football League games for Sunday where early betting patterns seem to be going in the wrong direction, and I think that gives us a clear advantage. Speaking of an advantage, after the show, go to Pickdawgz.com. I have my 3-pack, my NFL 3-pack up there right now, $54.99. Get you all 3 of my plays for one low price. And of course, those 3-packs, which we absolutely crushed college football again today. Looks like Georgia's going to be an easy winner. Now will give us our first 2 winners, and hopefully we'll have a 3-0 day on those 3-packs, but still another profitable day one way or the other. Those 3-packs all come with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. In addition to the 3-pack, guys, I have that 30-day all-access pass, my 90-day all-access pass, my annual all-access pass. Get every single one of my plays, and this is going to be important coming up because football is going to be over pretty soon. We're going to have to lean on the NBA, college basketball, which another great day in college basketball today, National Hockey League, which is absolutely getting fire. It is on fire right now. Took a little while to get there, but over the last 2 weeks, been as good as any time this year 2023. So very excited about the future. We got to finish off football the way we started. It has been great in football since September, both college and pro, so we'll finish those off. Make sure you get involved either way. You get involved in my single plays, my 3-pack, my annual pass, and that annual pass or the monthly passes are less than $100 a month. So throw it on a credit card. We'll pay it off every single month. It'd be like getting it for free. So make sure you get involved. And in case you don't know why you should get involved, and we're not going to talk about college football because you guys know what I've done in there, but no college football on Sunday, but there are still plenty of winners out there. And over the last week in the NFL, I've given out 55% winners. Over the last 90 days, I've crushed 58% of my NFL plays. And of course, my college basketball and NBA free plays have been on an incredible run. Anyone that has followed this show should either be paying off their house or buying a new one. So, of course, it's a little crazy, but it's to that level. It's getting to that point. For better or worse, I always let my numbers speak for themselves, and they have been absolutely screaming at bookmakers of late. So to become an all-access customer, go to Pickdawgz.com right now and purchase one of my various packages. So let's get to our free plays for Sunday. We're going to start off at 10 o'clock, or check that, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, Pacific 10 o'clock. 1 o'clock Eastern Time, game 119-120 on your rotation. Arizona Cardinals versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles minus 12.5 and 48. This number has moved up after the send-out number. It was 47.5. It's ticked up a little bit to 48. And since the books have taken a ton of money on the under, even though it appears that this number is going to stand pat. I don't see it moving. I think by kickoff it's going to be 48. So get on that right now. I don't think you're going to get a better number. Majority of the tickets are on the over, so that kind of balances it out. From what I could tell and what I've heard, guys have told me they're very comfortable with that 48. So don't anticipate too much more movement on that. I don't know if that sounds right, but you get what I'm saying. And for me here, guys, make no mistake, the Eagles are the better team. They've looked sluggish, though, to me. You know, you've watched enough football where you can tell if a winning team is winning because they're great or winning because they're just playing a mediocre team that made just enough mistakes that allowed them to stay in the football game. And since their signature win against the Kansas City Chiefs, the Philadelphia Eagles are just 2-3. Even in the victory against the Bills, they trailed in that game until the 11:07 mark of the fourth quarter and were outscored 22-13 in the second half. Last week against the Giants was a win, but also a game that they failed to cover that did not make me feel great about where the Eagles are. I think people think that the Eagles' defense is far better than it is, especially in that secondary. I don't think their secondary is strong. I think if you have a quarterback that can sling it a little bit, they will make Philadelphia. They will show the Philadelphia Eagles' weakness, and I think we have an opportunity to have that happen this week. We know the Cardinals are also one of the worst defenses in the NFL, so for me, we're looking at a 48 as a total. We're going to go over that total as our first free play. Game number 2, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 121-122, New Orleans Saints, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers -2.5. 42.5 is your total, and quietly, this has really become a terrific rivalry. I mean, these two teams really genuinely don't like each other. The Bucs handled the Saints in their first meeting 26-9. Derek Carr was this was the first game where I think people started to say, I don't know about this Derek Carr pickup. Just 127 yards passing, 23 of 37, couldn't get the ball down the field at all. We see the majority of the money and the tickets wagered are on the Saints, but this line has moved in the Tampa Bay direction, which makes me think that the books are more than willing to take on Saints money. They have an opinion on this game. We agree with that opinion. Tampa Bay -2.5. And game number 3, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, game 123-124. San Francisco 49ers, a 14-point favorite on the road. 49.5 is your total against the Washington Commanders. We know that Jacoby Brissett is listed as questionable, but he is penciled in as a starter. I think he is going to start this game. I don't see any reports to say to the contrary. He did have a hamstring injury that landed him on the injury report, but we do know if Brissett can't play, then Sam Howell is going to come in and play. He was benched after a 6-for-22 performance against the New York Jets, and I think, I don't really have a strong opinion either way on either of these quarterbacks. I don't think either are your franchise quarterbacks. I know Washington was trying to find a spark, but if Howell does play again, I mean, does getting another opportunity, does that trump somebody who the organization thinks is a spark? I think I would rather have my money behind a quarterback who has faced far better defenses than the New York Jets when heading into a matchup against the San Francisco 49ers, whose defense is basically designed to strangle the opposition. I think San Fran is going to win, but I think their focus is going to be not putting too much on film for the Los Angeles Rams. Unfortunately for them, again, I think this is going to be a little bit more of a shootout than people think. I think their defense is going to come out a little bit disinterested, and we have a quarterback that has a chip on his shoulder. So I think no matter who is playing for Washington, whether it's Brissett or Howell, I think they're going to do a lot better than people think. We're going to take the over 49.5, which also that total screams that it's going to go over as well. So that does it for our 3 plays today. Please go to pickdawgz.com right now. Get involved with one of my many packages, including my NFL 3-pack, $54.99, every play for one low price, and also my 30-day all-access pass, my 90-day all-access pass, my annual all-access pass gives you every single one of my plays for one low price. You don't have to keep going back to the website every day and buy these plays. Just get one of these passes and get them sent to you every single day, and that's all you have to do. We appreciate anything that you do, whether it's a single play or it's an annual pass. Anytime that somebody puts their money behind me, I appreciate it. I appreciate the trust, and I'm going to keep on working hard to make sure I do my best to give you back what you put into me. Let's get to our recap with our free plays. Arizona, Philadelphia over 48, Tampa Bay -2.5, and San Francisco and Washington over 49.5. That does it for today's show. I'm Dana Lane. Thank you for joining me on Against the Public. All the best to you and your wagers on Sunday.